The Combi-Rig featuring the liner has been one of the most effective rigs in carp fishing for a lot of years. And we've just added a new selection to the ESP range, the Gripper Combi-Rigs, tied using the Cryogen Grippers and the Tungsten Loaded Braid. And they're available in barbed and barbless, sizes 4, 6 and 8 in both green and brown. And they're tied to exacting standards in our own factories. The effectiveness of the Combi-Rig is largely down to the liner system. This could either be shrink tube or in this case our moulded liner sleeves, and using the fairly crude but standard palm test, when you tighten the hook link up over your palm, the sleeve helps the hook to flip and prick like it would in the bottom lip of a carp. So the liner sleeve just seems to enhance that system, and I think the weight of the hook bait plays its part as well. So it's a very good hooking system, and we've basically tied them in our own factory using an optimum length hair for each size of hook. But there's also extender stops included, so if you want to extend the hair for a bigger bait or for a snowman type presentation, you can do. So we've got, like I said, the liner sleeve, and then there's about 20 mil of stripped hinge above the hook, which obviously gives it that flexibility and again helps the hook to turn in the fish's mouth. And then we've got the coated section of Tungsten Loaded. The overall length is about 9 inches. And then at the top end of the rig, we've got the Streamliner Boom. Now this serves two purposes. One, to help push out the rig at full extension away from the lead to enhance the bolt rig potential of the setup, and also to prevent tangles on the cast. So as you can see on the cast, there's no way really that the hook can come into contact with the leader on the cast. It acts as a boom to keep the hook link away from the leader or the main line on the cast, so you're never going to get a tangle. The rig terminates in a loop at the top end underneath the Streamliner Boom, and this is attached to a quick change swivel. So the swivel comes with the rig, but whenever you want to change the rig, you can just unhook the loop and put a fresh rig on. On this initial range, we chose the Cryogen Gripper hook. It's one of the most popular patterns in the Cryogen range. Beaked point, in-turned eye, incredibly strong, very sharp and durable points. And when they go in, they tend not to come out. Tied to this obviously is the Tungsten Loaded Braid. Since we launched it 3 years ago, it's become very widely used. The tungsten coating helps the rig sink without any additional putty or lead wire, and the braided core is incredibly soft but also very, very strong. We quote a breaking strain on the spools of 20 pound, but on tests we've achieved breaking strains on knots of over 30 pound. As I said before, tied in our own factories to our own spec by expert staff, so you can rely on these, they won't let you down.